blessed morning to everyone. I'm Mary Julia E. Fermin from BSIT Block 2, and I'm going to represent my moral stage of development. Stage 1 of my life is confused. Why? At this stage of my life, I'm confused, sad, and in pain. At the young age of 4 years old, my parents got separated. I can say that my life was miserable and complicated since when I was born. My life was full of argument, fight, and struggle. Kasi po, bata lang pa po ako ay hiwalay na po ang parents ko. So, lumaki po ako sa lola ko, sa papa ko, at ganoon din po sa mama ko. Pabalik-balik po ako sa lola ko, at na both side po. Kaya, kasi sabi ko na miserable yung buhay ko at complicated siya because nalilito ako. I'm so confused kung sinong paniniwalaan ko, kung sino bang tama, sino ba ang mali sa kanila. Kaya, ginawa kong title ng first stage of my life is I'm confused because I'm so confused to the truth. What is the truth? What is the fact? Ano ba talagang nangyari? Bakit naghiwalay ang mga magulang ko? At hindi ko alam kung paano ako nagawa sa mundong ito. Second is independency. Stage 2 of my life is independency because in this stage, after what happened, I left home and built my own life with all by myself. In this chapter of my life, I've grown independent and matured. I'm living here on my auntie's side and socialized to other people. I chose this path because I prefer to be alone than to be with my parents. I know that it is difficult, but the past few years, I already learned from it. Because, after ko po ng mga grade 7 or grade 7, grade 8 po, lumipat po ako, galing po ako sa lola ko, sa papa ko. Lumipat po ako ng Banlag, dun sa tita ko po, dun na po ako nakitira. At salamat din po sa tita ko dahil lagi po nila akong ginagabayan. And I've grown independent and matured kasi syempre parang kahit nakatira po ko sa tita ko is sarili ko po talaga yung lagi kong iniisip, yung mga pangangailangan ko. Ako po yung syempre gumagawa para sa sarili ko. Pero sinusuportahan naman po ako ng parents ko financially, but emotionally and attention, wala po akong natatanggap sa kanila dahil I am a lack of attention. I'm a daughter, have a lot of attention. That's why I'm so very friendly to others because I know the feel that how walang pumapansin sa'yo, walang kumakausap, wala kang masabihan ng problema, wala kang kung ano mang struggle mo sa life, wala kang mapagsabihan, ganun. I chose this title because marami akong natutunan sa stage 2 ng life ko na I'm being independent on my own. Marami akong natutunan na hindi ko kailangan ng kasama para lang mabuhay ako. Hindi ko kailangan ng parents na nandyan nakaalalay para, kailangan ko po sila, pero yung talagang kasama ko po sila, nakasanayan ko na po hindi ko po sila kasama, at meron na rin po kasi silang sari-sariling pamilya. acceptance. Stage 3 of my life is acceptance. Because, dumating ako sa buhay ko na I accept the fact that I will never be with them. Na hindi ko mararanasan na yung complete family pictures. Na-accept ko na rin yung mga kakulangan nila sa akin bilang anak, bilang nanay at tatay ko, sila, bilang magulang ko. I accept the fact na meron na silang ibang pamilya, meron na silang ibang priority at hindi na ako. Well, priority naman po nila ako, pero parang ang nararamdaman ko po hanggang ngayon is parang pangalawa pa rin ako sa priority nila. Because syempre, mas nauuna yung mga kasama nila sa buhay, yung mga bagong kasama nila sa buhay. And I accept the fact na I'm going to live alone, independent, matured to all over my life because hindi ko na sila mabubuo pa, hindi ko na sila mapagbabalikan si mama at papa ko, hindi ko na mabubuo yung pamilya na gusto ko. Kaya inaccept ko na lang po yung fact na yun, and pinatawad dito po rin sa stage na life ko na to is napatawad ko na rin po yung magulang ko. Na-accept ko na yung katotohanan na yung real world, yung reality na kailangan ko na lang isipin yung sarili ko para in the near future, I'm going to be a successful. In this chapter of my life, I already accept the truth and I'm just embrace it. In fact, I already forgive my parents because who am I to not to forgive? I promise here to myself that I will be patient to all the things that would come to my life. I learned also to forgive myself and for all the blame and insecurities that I've been through. Stage 4 is glorify. In this chapter of my life, my faith in God goes strong and I surrender all to Him. You all know me more than myself and guide me to be what I am now. I praise Him silently to all my problems, struggle, and depression. I worship Him also all the time for all my joy, blessings, and life He gave to me. I pray to guide me to all my decisions and forgive me to all the sins that I make. I call this stage of my life as a glorify because in this stage, I surrender all to Him. Siya na pong bahala sa lahat sa akin. Wala na po akong plano sa buhay ko dahil nakaplano na po ang buhay ko simula. Hindi pa po ako pinapanganak ay nakasulat na po sa libro ang buhay ko. At alam na po ng Panginoon natin yon na wala pong ibang makakapagpaligtas sa atin kundi siya lang. At in this chapter of my life, ay sinabi ko dito na I praise Him silently to all my problems. Because syempre tao lang din po ako, nasasaktan din po ako, nakakaramdam din po ako. In this chapter of my life, in God, siya po yung takbuhan ko sa struggle ko. Because syempre, sa stage 1 nga po, nasabi ko na po doon na my parents got separated as bata pa lang ako. So, wala po akong mapagsabihan dahil only child lang din po ako. Wala po akong kapatid. Sa mga kaibigan ko naman po, hindi ko po sila, syempre, may kanya-kanya naman po kaming buhay. At yung mga ibang relatives ko naman is very busy din po sila. So, pero iba rin pa kasi pag yung God yung kinausap nyo, siya yung kahit naihiyakan mo, kahit na anong sabihin mo, hindi kanya i-judge, hindi hindi kanya kukonsintihin, hindi kanya sasabihan ng kung anong masama. Basta makikinig lang siya, ibibigay mo lang sa kanya lahat ng pain mo, lahat ng sadness mo, lahat ng struggle mo sa life, sa study, sa pamilya, sa sarili mo, sa love life, sa mundo. Basta ibibigay mo lang lahat sa kanya, siya na ang bahala sa'yo. Kaya naniniwala ko na kung ano man yung kararatingan ng lahat ng pagsisikap ko, lahat ng paghihirap ko, lahat ng sacrifices ko in my life now is all from her, from he. Sa kanya lang, siya lang ang may alam kung ano man yung magiging future ko in fifth stage of my life is, I call it calling. Because in this chapter of my life, I chose what will be my future profession. I'm now a second year college student taking Bachelor of Science in Information Technology at Philippine College of Science and Technology. Here at town of Calasiao, province of Pangasinan, I am aspiring to be a successful programmer someday so I can apply what I've learned. Strong communication skills, problem solving, and adaptability skills, as well as understand data structures, source control, and algorithms. It is what defines a good programmer. I call it calling because at this stage of my life, na-realize ko na siguro ito na rin po yung calling ko. Kasi syempre po, kung ano po yung inaaral ko ngayon is, ito rin po yung magiging future work ko. Ito rin po yung depende na rin po sa sitwasyon ng buhay. Pero, I'm going to study hard for me to be able to apply my learnings here at the CST to my future work. And masasabi ko po dito na this stage of my life is maraming challenges, maraming struggles, maraming pain, breakdowns, pero hindi po ako titigil hanggat sa makapagtapos po ako, dahil alam ko rin po na grabe rin po ang sakripisyo ng magulang ko para lang sa tuition fees ko, sa allowance ko, para mapag-aral ako, para makapagtapos ako at magkaroon ako ng magandang kinabukasan. My last stage is forthcoming. Forthcoming means future. Hindi ko po alam yung future ko, pero alam ko po sa sarili ko na gagalingan ko pa. Hindi ako titigil anumang sabihin ng ibang tao, anumang i-judge nila sa akin, kahit sabihin na po ako na kung anong ano dyan, hindi ako titigil hanggat sa makuha ko yung gusto ko sa buhay, hanggat sa matulungan ko na rin yung ibang tao, hanggat sa mai-share ko na rin yung knowledge ko, mai-apply ko na rin yung ability ko, at maging successful na talaga ako in life. Dito po sa stage na to is nag-leave na lang po ako ng notes sa sarili, sa future self ko. And we're going to read it. To my future self, I hope in the moment that you read this you are in peace. Not the peace that makes you stop for a moment, but the kind that is continuous and constant in every circumstances. You may not believe when reading this, but you deserve good things. You do, and I'm gonna say it again. You do. The only person who doesn't believe in yourself, and to be frank, that's just sad, sis. No one has told in you life that you don't know. You don't. So don't let your mind or the world will tell you otherwise. I can 100% promise you are exactly where you need to be, regardless of where you are and currently, and even the past you who is currently writing this to herself. Don't get caught up in anyone else. Just love, be free. That power lives within you every day. Do it and see what happens when all works out. You can tell ourselves that I told you so. So proud of you, truly. Sincerely, with all the love I can carry, yourself. And this is the last slide. Nakuha ko po to nabasa ko po to sa internet na Bible verse na tumatak din po talaga sa isip ko. The pain that you've been feeling can't compare to the joys that's coming. Romans 8 verse 18. Parang sinasabi niya po dito na kung ano man po yung nararanasan kong sakit ngayon ay hindi yun maikukumpara sa saya na darating sa buhay ko in the near future. Lamang po. Salamat.